to include that the bread and wine were believed to truly transform into the body and blood of Christ, although not in appearance. This assertion was of course in direct contradiction to the reformists, which came as no surprise. Further doctrine was solidified before the council was interrupted by political disputes yet again. When Pope Paul IV took over, the whole concept of the council came under serious doubt due to his direct opposition to the notion. Finally, in 1562, Pope Pius IV decided to reinstate the council, and the bishops regathered. During the last leg of the meetings, updated statements and decrees were made concerning Mass, holy orders, purgatory, matrimony, indulgences, saints, and again, more details concerning Eucharist. Reforms were also made for the morals of clerics, and much of the corruption and abuses that had inspired the Protestant Reformation, such as the clerical overspending and favoritism within appointments made to the church office, were soon resolved, allowing the Catholic Church to regain a large amount of its support throughout Europe. Still, it was too late to reverse the break within the Western Church, and Protestantism was on an upward path of growth at a fast pace. To combine the spreading Protestant theology, the Roman Inquisition put a heavy focus on the prosecution of anyone deemed a heretic, such as the Protestants themselves. While the Roman Inquisition was drastically milder than the previously established Spanish Inquisition, it was famously known for putting Galileo on trial in 1633. Furthermore, the effects of the Protestant Reformation's popularity triggered wars of religion all throughout Europe, with one of the first being fought in France between the Catholics and Protestants, and ending in the regaining of France for the Catholic Church, though also providing a level of tolerance for the Protestants in the area. The 30 Years' War broke out in 1618 as well, mainly in modern-day Germany, and is said to have potentially wiped out 40 to 60% of their population. Other wars with Catholic versus Protestants undertones would include the Scottish Jacobite Rising, the Schmalkaldic War, the Dutch Revolt, and many more. Even wars that were not solely based on religious conflict were fueled by the disconnect between Catholics and Protestants. Today, though, the relationship between the Western churches is remarkably better than it once was. There is still a sharply clear schism between the beliefs of Protestants and Catholics, and some disputes and even violence have only recently died